How's it going, everybody? My name is Mike Hartz. I teach at West Seneca East Senior High, and it is a pleasure and a privilege, but most of all an honor to introduce the recipient of this award, Chief. There is no other person more deserving than my colleague and friend, Mundy. Now, Heather and I were hired by West Seneca the same year, and from the get-go, she set the bar pretty high for the rest of us. She's worked in 2 senior high schools, 1 middle school, teaching 6 different levels, 4 English electives, as well as starting a middle school learning lab. And with each assignment, no matter where the location, Heather's been able to reinvent herself with that innovative, tech-savvy style, as well as with her collaborative and student-centered approach. She is the one who other teachers emulate because we all know that creative, memorable lessons with genuine learning are happening in her classroom. Her consistency as an exemplary educator is second to none, yet she's also very humble about the amazing work she does. Ladies and gentlemen, she's a natural. Always on the pulse of what's coming down the pike, tech speaking. Heather and colleague G. Scott Dickey presented conferences teaching 21st century teens at conferences at the New York State English Council, as well as the International Society for Technology and Education, demonstrating their uses of any new tech coming down the way. At this time, when they did this, it was Mings, Google Docs, Wikis, class blogs. When was this?
Like 15 years ago.
15 years ago, yeah. So when all that was like, cutting edge. But anyway, well ahead of any other teachers, to give their students a voice that matters as a permanent record of a moment in time. And at the middle school, Heather initially served as an 8th grade English inclusion teacher and later took on a teacher on special assignment position to create the Learning Lab. Her collaborator in this endeavor, Robert Schreiner, describes Heather as a teacher leader in every sense, facilitating building-wide book studies, contributing to professional development through our Teacher Center, and always seeking ways to improve through collaboration and reflection. In her new position at ECU this year, she's becoming a teacher of future teachers, welcoming student observers from local colleges and universities into her classroom. Heather also volunteers for the district's Goodwill Ambassadors program, a group of educators who are working on ways to get to know their students and be culturally responsive within their school community. She has jumped right in working with both special ed and ESL teachers to create a climate that is both educational and welcoming. Her colleagues at least all agree that she is a phenomenal addition to the English department and the ECU community as a whole, and I cannot be happier that she's in her building to keep me on track. Even in the most challenging situations, Heather brings composure, professionalism, optimism, and an unwavering commitment to doing what's best for students. She's the kind of educator who makes a lasting difference, not just in test scores or lesson plans, but in lives. As a colleague, she is someone who consistently sets the bar high for us as a teacher's teacher. Congratulations, Heather, to 19 years in the West Seneca Central School District, as well as this well-deserved recognition.
Thank you so much, Mike. This is a real full circle moment for us. We were hired at the same board meeting, and really means a lot that you spoke on my behalf. Thank you so much. We started our career advising the literary magazine together, and that really reinforced the value in lifting up and celebrating student voice, even when they were trying to push the envelope and sneak, the cutest things by us. Congratulations to everyone who received an award tonight. Congratulations to those who are graduating and embarking on your careers. From day one, I've been committed to being the kind of teacher that I would love for my kids to have, and that has always been the center of my vision. And I know that if I feel like I can look myself in the mirror, then I have been doing things right. And I have been so very fortunate to work with a number of different teams of people in many chapters of my career. And I know that I couldn't do the things I do day in and day out if they weren't hanging around by my side, even tonight. So I'm very appreciative of everyone who supported me, from my parents to my family, and the teachers that came before us. We are all doing one huge group project. You know, we all beg, borrow, and steal from each other every day, and we can't do this alone. So I am so grateful for everyone in this room because our lives are not independent of each other. We do what we do for kids, we do what we do for each other, and I hope that we can make the world a better place. Thanks.
Mike, it's nice to hear you speaking again. Mike has a great speaking voice. Congratulations to all the award winners for the first half of the program. We're going to break for dinner, but we have some exciting news. We want to recognize a couple people who happen to graduate today. But not just any kind of graduation. We have 2 new doctors in the house. Dr. William O'Neill White, you can stand up. And Dr. So, as I'd like to, just sort of remind my children, less than 1% of the world's population has a PhD. So it's quite a feat. We love these 2 so much. They're such special people. I'm so incredibly thankful that I met them, that they're part of my personal life, that they're part of my professional life. Will is headed to the University of Rochester, which is really amazing. And we'll be here in Buffalo doing good work, and I hope we continue to partner along the way. But we need to recognize what an achievement that really is. So let's give them one more round of applause. So I know a couple of you are here just to recognize some people, but we are going to begin dinner service, which is kind of tricky. Like, what table? Who's the hungriest? Should we do that? Is it about everybody?
I'm hungry.
All right. Moss's table can go first. Why don't we do the doctors next? Doctor's table. Head over. Stand up and go get your pot roast. Pot roast is very popular now. This wonderful table right here, John Starkey, Colin Depkowski. You guys head over to get your food.